by myself. I'm not doing drugs. I've been not doing drugs for years. I mean, you know. And so it's not drug induced, and it's probably 5:30 in the afternoon. So it's like light out. I'm awake. I'm not dreaming. Just like now. I'm catching some fish, and I'm building a fire. And I'm hunkered down like this. And I got a bunch of twigs, and I'm building a fire. And it's a beautiful sunset up in the mountains. I'm at Glacier Lakes, looking at some mountains that are surrounding the lakes. There's snow up on top, and the sun is setting, and it's all bright orange, just glowing. The sky is blue and yellow and just gorgeous. Couldn't ask for a better evening. Like all the glory that, wow.
How beautiful it
is. The world
is.
is wonderful. And I'm hunkered down, and I'm just thinking in the split second how you think a thought happens like that.
Mm-hmm.
And my thought was, I wonder if there really is a God.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm thinking, I wonder if the next thing I knew, I didn't even know what happened. I'm on my back, my feet up in the air, and a voice as clear as I'm talking to you. Very powerful, very clear, non-threatening. Don't you ever doubt again.
Wow.
And my feet are in the air, and I rocked off my feet, and I went, what in the hell just happened? And on my shoulder, I could feel the presence of a hand. And my shoulder tingled for about 45 minutes.
After
it pushed me over, and told me, don't you ever doubt again. And I went, what the hell just happened? So, something just told me, don't you ever doubt again. I went, wow. I didn't lose my balance because I'm building a fire. I mean, and I didn't even know what happened until I heard after the voice told me. That's when I went, what the hell just happened? And I went, wow. Something just said something to me. And I went, ever since then, and my shoulder tingled for about 45 minutes, and I could feel the presence of a hand. I could feel it. And then once the tingling went away, the presence went away.
Oh.
And ever since that day, I don't have any worries.
40 years like that.
I was about 30 years old when that happened.
Wow.
And now I'm going, I don't doubt anymore. I don't have to worry about that shit.
That's exactly what I try to tell people, is that not to worry. If you don't have to be anxious anything, don't ever be anxious.
Yeah,
and
they're doubting. They're unsure.
Unsure.
And I was to that point where I couldn't even, I never even got that thought out of my mind before it pushed me over. I wonder if
I don't hear, that's a very unique story, but I hear stories like it. They're always like personalized for your own self, your own receptivity.
The only way that it's going to be understood by you.
It's like if you tell the story in the wrong place in a bar, people will all be saying that's kind of weird. But
I've talked to people I know that tell me,
get out of here. You
had a stroke, you lost your balance, when you fell over, you hit your shoulder, and that's why it was tingling, it went numb. I went, no, I know what happened.
Because they don't know the feeling inside.
I said, what about the voice? And they said, well, you know how you always talk to yourself? Everyone talks to themselves, right?
Right.
I do. I don't know about you guys, but I do.
He does.
Yeah. Exactly, but the thing is, like we talked about this story earlier,
This
and he said
was-
all the people who say no, if you look at their lives, they're depressed,
Yes.
anxious, sick,
Yes.
negative,
They're negative.
and their life is their proof. The proof is the
Yeah.
fruit of the tree.
Yep.
You climbing the Himalayas at 69, with like we're gonna do one either this year or some
Soon.
other time
Soon.
soon. Yeah,
This voice was as clear as me saying, "Don't you ever doubt again."
don't you ever doubt again in the divine power. That is the,
Yeah.
I say hallelujah. Like,
Powerful, non-threatening, powerful voice.
really encouraging, huh? Yeah, like, and it's like your own
It-
life.
Sunk it. My whole body absorbed that. Don't you ever doubt again. Holy crap! Just what happened? Just what? That was my first thought. What just happened?
You know, a man who walks around with no doubt about the existence of God is a unique thing in this land, and you could feel.
I feel it.
Yeah, me too.
It
Actually,
did. It,
I'm happy. That's
you
right.
know what? I'm not anything special. I'm just a normal person. Why would it happen to me? I don't know.
That's what I thought myself too. How and
Why me?
other people get mad at you when you.
I know.
Yeah, because it didn't happen to them, and they think that you're pulling up airs on them.
That's what I'm saying. My friend John says, "Well, why doesn't it happen to me when I ask?" And I go, "Because you're a doubter."
Yep, that's
I
it.
never doubted. I just happened
A little wavering, yeah.
a little wave.
Yeah.
And I was at boom. Yes. Now you don't have to worry anymore.
You don't have to worry. Yeah, it's
Don't
true.
worry about this shit anymore. Now you got better things to worry about.
Yeah.
You got more important things to learn.
Isn't that fucking amazing, Maria?
That was-
But you know that I've said similar things before to that in my own words, haven't I? Like, to the
Yes.
same thing. And this is more evidence. Like, so we come together, and now if someone says he's crazy, we'll say no, because I know what he's talking about. I hear his language.
Let him say I'm crazy.
Yeah, let
I
him
have
say.
No reason to lie.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to gain nothing. I'm not trying to.
That's not gonna make you a famous either.
Yeah.
Because they know nobody
No, they're
believes
going to
you.
believe me anyway.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
I believe.
That's what I tell my friends when they go, "Oh bullshit," and I go, Why should I?" Because even my atheist friend, we have a lot of discussions about God, whether there is something. I'm not saying God. I say universe.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
To offend the people that have phobias of God.
Yes, he does.
They have
So
God
I call
phobia.
it the universe.
Yeah.
And when I was moving to Puerto Rico, he goes, "Well, aren't you worried?" And I go, "No, the universe will take care of me."
That's Christ consciousness.
He said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "The universe will take care of me." He already told me, "Don't worry." Or I'm not. I shouldn't say he. The universe said, "Don't ever doubt," which means don't worry.
Exactly.
Right.
That's how Joe and I landed and walked across Puerto Rico without worrying because that's what God told me too.
Yeah. God told me, "Don't worry. Don't doubt anymore."
You're a fool if you worry, but then I
I told. How much more can I tell you? I pushed you over. I made your shoulder tingle for 45 minutes. You heard my voice. What more can I do?
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, do not be anxious. You have a tear in your eye.
I do.
It is very emotional. It's like you're dealing with the primal, ultimate things we're talking about, and it's a message that I know, and that we both go to the sea of doubt, and people all. But it's the wave is getting big. We are like the ocean. We're like the tsunami. You, me, us are the tsunami in the ocean where no one sees it. But as it gets bigger and collects, it's gonna come up, and soon it's gonna be a wave, and everyone in the world is gonna see this.
I've told a few people that I know they're good people. They're spiritual, and I told them this story, and they all say,
Goosebumps,
Yeah.
tingling, and crying.
"I got such good man. Your story just gave me goosebumps, man." They go, "I just still feel." And I went,
Yeah.
"I'm just telling you what happened to me."
I know. It's I feel it. I feel it. I have this happen all the time. Like stories like yours, goosebumps, tears, and like Maria's got. I've got tear in my eye because I'm. It's like when and you're talking about feeling and you feel it, and
Yeah.
it's a feeling thing. You don't have to think about it. You just know and you feel it.
Just like this voice, when my friend said, "Well, you probably just imagined it in your head because you know how people talk to yourselves all the time."
Right.
I said, "Yeah, I talk to myself." "Well, you probably were talking to yourself," and I said, "No,
No.
I know the difference.
The difference, hello.
Yeah, I
I
am.
know the difference between myself talking to myself and hearing someone talking to me."
Yeah.
I said, "This was a voice.
I had the same thing.
There's a bell, man."
I had the same thing happen to me exactly, and I went through the same things you're talking about, where people would, and I said, but what about what about the voice? What about the communication? What about you're leaving out these factors, and then my father, who's an economist by trade and a mathematician and all this, I explained all the odds. He says very strange, but I said, so what is he? So he's a materialist, so atoms bouncing off each other. So what's the chance of all these atoms? There must be one in a billion, one in billions. But he still believes that it's one in a billions rather than that it happened.
That's what John did. He's an atheist, and we've had discussions about God, the universe, whatever.
This is so beautiful.
Absolutely denies that there's anything else but this world. Once you die, you die.
Yeah, it's my
You're
ex-husband.
There's no spirit. There's no soul. Your life is your life, and when you die, you have no more consciousness. And so I explained that to him, and he goes, "Yeah, well, you probably everything. Well, when you probably lost your balance." No, I didn't lose my balance. "Why did my shoulder tingle?" "Well, when you fell over, you probably hit your shoulder, and like funny bone, you know, we've all done that." I go, "No, I fell on my back. The front of my shoulder was tingling. Why did I feel a hand on me? I felt it. I could feel it. Something was there, but it wasn't there." You know.
Right.
Well, you